was a look at the pro-Palestinian rally that took over the Greenway Plaza here in Houston yesterday.
It was just one of dozens of rallies held worldwide yesterday as President Biden met with world leaders overseas. Now the president is back in the U.S. and he's expected to address the nation tonight.
Our Stephanie Whitfield joins us live right now from the newsroom. Stephanie, tell us more on what the president is expected to cover in that speech.
While in Tel Aviv, President Biden said he'd ask Congress for an unprecedented aid package to support Israel. Now we're learning he's asking for billions of dollars in combined aid for Israel and Ukraine. President Biden was only in Israel for about 7 hours, and he walked a careful diplomatic line. He pushed the need for humanitarian aid, announcing the U.S. will send $100 million to help people in Gaza and the West Bank. But he was there to show support for Israel. The president says his priority is the release of nearly 200 hostages being held by Hamas. Some are Americans.
Like the United States, you don't live by the rules of terrorists. You live by the rule of law. When conflicts flare, you live by the law of wars. What sets us apart from the terrorists is we believe in the fundamental dignity of every human life.
President Biden also commented on the deadly hospital explosion in Gaza. Both sides blame each other for the attack. The president is backing Israel's explanation. Now, looking forward, President Biden will deliver a primetime foreign policy address tonight at 7 o'clock. This will only be the second time he's delivered formal remarks from the Oval Office since becoming president. Kimberly?
All right, President Biden pledging his allegiance to Israel. Thank you so much for that live report, Stephanie Whitfield. The struggle of the Palestinians caught in the middle of this war-inspired protests across the country, including one we showed you just minutes ago here in Houston.
I'm Tivon Rahming in Greenway Plaza, where hundreds gathered last night outside the Israeli consulate office in support of Palestine. The group of demonstrators heard from different speakers before marching into the streets to voice their support for the people in Gaza. Organizers of Wednesday's protests say they are demanding an end to the decades-long occupation of the Gaza Strip.
When people are occupied, their resistance is justified. And so we have to, if we want to actually address the root cause of the violence, we have to address the occupation.
Members of the Free Palestine movement are planning another protest on the steps of City Hall in downtown Houston Saturday afternoon.
We will be following all the latest updates coming out of the Middle East and the effects it's having here in the U.S. You can find all of that on air, online, and on the KHOU 11 mobile app.